do you make of Havertz, Davey? I think there's a lot of copium going on with Havertz. Obviously, people are talking about a lot of copium. There's like, the link-up play was good and it's a good start. And I'm looking at him thinking to myself, we all know that when Jesus is fit, that Havertz is not starting as a striker. Yeah. He's not doing anything better than Jesus in that position. No. I think even Trossard, can play that position.
I would argue Eddie
as well, can be at times can be a good presence in the box. He's a fox in the box. Yeah. And then you look at that left midfield and you look at the channel there for him to play, and it's not making sense for him to be in the starting 11 for Arsenal's strongest team. There's still Zinchenko to come back. Rice is obviously in there. He cost 105 million. He has to start by definition. And then you've got Partey as well, who didn't leave.
We could have got Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew does the same as Kai Havertz. He's unbalanced the team. Oh, you don't know the space he makes. Emil Heskey made space for people. Dirk Kuyt made space for people.
He ain't going nowhere. Where's he going?
Saudi Arabia. Assalamu alaikum. Please take Kai Havertz from us.
He ain't going nowhere.
Give us £1 million, brothers. Please.
He ain't going nowhere. I'm not supporting that.
Kai Havertz.
Oh yeah.
This one seems to be moving close. Wouldn't surprise me if this gets done this week for round about £60 million. We're being told.
That's a lot of money, Robbie.
Arteta is really.
I like that.
Loves
Arteta.
Kai Havertz.
Yeah. Is he gonna put Mick Arteta?
Sorry. Just
he
quickly.
Knows exactly.
I know we spoke about it, but if Arteta does, then you'll.
I'll trust him.
I can't see.
It's brilliant for me. We're selling squad depth for 70 million to Arsenal, who are going to use him as squad depth, and they've also paid 10 million for Jorginho for squad depth, giving us 80 million in a couple of months.
Again, that's another one because Jorginho.
I'm excited about Caicedo. I think it's needed, and judging by how much money they're about to give us, we have enough money for Caicedo.
The thing with Chelsea is, I've been arguing about this actually with a few guys on our channel. Chelsea could get their act together a lot quicker than we think.
They create loads of chances. But you signed Kai Havertz. That was your decision to spend £65 million on a player that has been poor in this country for the last 3 years. He's not a striker. He's not a midfielder. He doesn't create chances.
What is
he? He doesn't score his headers. He doesn't take his finishes. He doesn't shoot with any power. The Diaz second goal, he hit that and it stayed hit. Every time Kai Havertz shoots, it's some little, flimsy little,
bobble.
Just little finesse shot.
Just lightweight,
And for people to be saying that you look at Arteta for those missed chances. He signed him.
Kai Havertz.
He signed him. He chose to play the guy that was meant to be playing the left half space up front and putting Nketiah on the bench, who's the better finisher.
Should have played him at left back.
Which signing do you think will work best, Havertz or Mount? Says 40 side.
Which is worse?
Which will work
best?
Mount or
Mount or Havertz?
Because Arsenal fans are onto Havertz, and
you man are onto Mount as well.
Yeah, a lot of fans are. I'm going to say Mason Mount.
Mount is multifunctional. He'll be good at something.
I think the problem for Havertz is that he plays at his own pace, and Arsenal, especially with their build-up, they need him to. When I watched him the first game against Forest, neat touches, but it was all at the Havertz pace, and I could sense it was like, come on, wake up, get
into our mode.
Yeah, and I don't think he has that.
Yeah, propaganda on Kai Havertz. It's weird. It's weird how the world goes.
Just give us the truth, then. Just give us the truth.
You want the truth?
Your honest opinion.
You want the truth.
Honest.
Kai Havertz is a jack of all trades, currently master of none. And he's the kind of player that you can see the ability, you can see the potential, you want to invest in it, but he always leaves something on the table. I can't count more than 5 games where Kai Havertz has been the best player on the pitch for us. Now, it's not all his fault because we've maybe played him out of position, or we've not, had a stable environment for him to operate in. We've had injuries to key fullbacks, Chilwell, James. You're not building up relationships, chemistry. So I'm not saying that Kai Havertz is a bum or he's a bad player, and maybe he's going to work out at Arsenal. But even from the mental side, I would have to see him go up a gear at Arsenal to be like, oh, okay, this is a new Kai Havertz. Because even just take away the technical.
I think he has to.
Take away the technical.
He's got a lot of convincing. He's got a lot of convincing to do.
Yeah. I spoke to Matisse. Shout out to Matisse, right? The other day, seriously. And Matisse, I said to Matisse, "What do you think to Kai Havertz?" And you know what he said to me? "Laurie, please take him."
Thoughts on Kai Havertz joining and Partey leaving?
Well, I don't think.
Right, let me take this one. Right. Because I mention that because when I came in today, I was pressing you and Lee and Ty to give me something to go on because I just can't understand that signing. It don't make no sense to me. I'm struggling with it. To me, I can't see a word whereby we've allowed, it would appear, Chelsea to come in and take Caicedo off us.
Well, we don't
and the money that we're going to give them for Kai Havertz is going to fund the signing of Caicedo.
Manager obviously doesn't want Caicedo as a priority.
And I said, I can't let him get away. I'm sorry. I've said this is going to be the man who single-handedly undoes everything Arsenal built last year.
You're putting that on his head. That's going to be all his fault.
Him.
You're doing that.
When they say, they say, I am him.
He is him.
This is I am him for the wrong reasons. He is going to be the one. I feel like that midfield harmony you had there, the balance you had in that team, the work rate. Arteta, if there's one thing I've noticed, a pattern, is stubbornness.
Yeah,
he is going to make it his thing to make Havertz work at the detriment of the team. I think this is going to be the number one flop, undisputed flop of the season.
You're judging it up for the first.
No, I'm judging it off 3 years that I've seen consistently.
Havertz is finished before he even started. I'm telling you that now, and you'll come back to me in a couple of years, you Talia included, and say you was right on this one. I'm so confident about this because I haven't seen one iota of quality.
Yeah. It's a lot of money.
As in absolutely nothing. You can't say anything.
I've seen absolutely nothing. Jorginho had a better start to his Arsenal career than this, and people ripped that guy.
Jorginho actually did make a decent start.
Space Donner says, how is it possible that Havertz gets sold for 70 million?
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what? If that's true.
That is the talk that he could go for 70 million to Real Madrid.
If he's going to Real,
you think
so if he's going to Real Madrid
down
for
the
70
price.
million, how much would Tottenham get for Harry Kane then?
100.
It's got to be.
Havertz is not worth 70 mil.
Nah.
No.
So
Havertz, to me, he's fairly ordinary, really. As a
I'll say
striker.
30 mil if I'm honest.
Yeah,
Scored some big goals though, Havertz.
Would Wrexham be scared against them? Let's be serious.
Probably.
I
agree,
absolutely. What, Havertz, Jorginho, and who was
Yeah,
the third one?
they probably would think. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't be scared to face them. Would you be scared to face them if you went on a pitch against them?
Yeah, they are professional footballers.
Yeah, they're obviously better than us, but scared to face them.
No, not at all. Sold our Deadwood to Saudi, yet we got the most money from Arsenal for a player who no one wanted to buy.
It's about wage
Arsenal
bills.
bigger
It's
clowns.
wage bills.
I'll tell you what, right? That's 65 million for Havertz. Havertz could come back and bite Chelsea. I reckon he's going to do all right, Arsenal.
I do so.
I truly do.
All right, ain't good enough, big man.
Not for 60.
All right, ain't good enough.
I think he's.
We want fulfill your potential.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
I think he might do.
What, at Arsenal?
Yeah.
Fulfill your potential means you become the next Dennis Bergkamp.
Oh, come on, lads.
Kingdom fucking keys to the bimmer, Kai Havertz with a second goal. That is the Dennis. He is the new Dennis Bergkamp. He reminds me of Robin van Persie. I can see it. I can see it now. Look at this. Robin van Persie-esque. Dennis Bergkamp-esque. It's the composure. It's the class. Look at the way he just rolls back the time, rolls back the years. It's incredible.